Alright guys, welcome back to the class. In this video, I want to talk about several things. First of all is the updated syllabus. I think this is a very important thing to you guys. And then I want to talk about project 3 and some small details about how am I going to handle the class, etc. So let's start with the syllabus. For the syllabus, I make some modifications, mainly focus on the grading part. So you can see that I make some modifications on the grading. Basically, I give extra points to handle the unwanted and as well as complicated situation. So you can see that in the regular part, quiz, attendance, exam 1, exam 2, final exam, they stays the same. And what's have been changed is the course project. The course project, as you know, we are trying to handle things in a team manner. At least for project number 3, which is the one I want to talk in this video, I still want that to be a team project because you guys already designed some very well-structured ER diagram. I really want you guys to work together remotely, not really having me together. I want to talk about the Google Meet. How can you guys may be able to use that? And I want to use that in this class as well. So I still want that to be a team project spirit. And I know it's not as easy as we can easily meet together and then having a physical meeting. So what I'm trying to do is that I want to bump up the project percentage, basically give 5 extra points overall regarding to the course project. So that instead of 35%, you will go up to 40%. So when I'm grading your projects, there's going to be 5 additional points going on top of the regular points. As well as that right now we try to meet online in order for me to make sure that you guys watch the video and know what I want you guys to do and be able to do those things. I do have to include some assignments for you guys to do. So in this case, I want to reward you guys for doing so as well. And that's why I actually add 5 additional points on top of everything. So if you sums up all of the points, you can see that the total score over here is actually 110, which means I give 10 extra points for this class, for this unwanted situation. So I still stays everything here the same, 90 to 100, and maybe now you can consider 90 to 110 is A. Everything else stays the same. 80 to 89 is B, 70 to 79 is C, 60 to 69 is D, and below 60 is an F. So I hope this clarifies your ideas about the syllabus. And of course, if you have any questions, you are welcome to talk with me or email with me, whatever kind of communications that we can have. Like I said, I do plan to open up the Google Meet meeting time during the regular class hour as office time. So what I'm trying to say is that I will still record the videos. You can still watch the videos. And during the class time, which is Tuesday and Thursday from 9:20 to 10:45, I will develop a Google Meet environment. I will stay in my home, basically. And then if you have any questions, anything that you have some difficulties, we will be able to handle that virtually, face to face. And at the same time, multiple people can join, can listen about different discussions. I think we can try this out, and I think it will work. So this is about the syllabus. So let me close up the syllabus. The next thing that I want to discuss is about a project. So project number 3, as I have previewed for you guys for a long time, this project is actually a crucial step to really implement what you have designed in your project 1. So in project number 3, basically I want you to convert the ER diagram, your group design, into relational schema diagram. And then based on that, I want you guys to write the Oracle DDL to really define that database in Oracle. Like I said, I I have tried many different things, and I do believe to implement this, project number 3 still need to do in a team-based project so that you guys will be able to have a better learning experiences. And like I said, you will need to meet on online virtual style. Of course, if you have any difficulties that you are not able to participate in the group team project, email me. I will work things out with you. I understand there are some places that don't have internet connections or poor internet connections or any reason. This is a special situation, and I will try to fit everybody's schedule or fit everybody's need, try to accommodate. And that's why I'm saying I still want majority of you guys be able to do this in a team project manner. Finish this part. The last part can have some individual perspectives, but for project number 3, it is crucial for you guys to submit a team project report. So based on the database of your group design, convert the ER diagram into Oracle relational database. Use that language, use the DDL language to define all primary key as well as foreign key and any other constraints that you can come up with. So the project objective is that for you to learn how to convert from ER diagram into relational database schema and learn how to implement your database in Oracle. So what you would need to submit is the original ER diagram from revised project 1. So this is the one that you guys have decided in project 1 after the revision. So I need that ER diagram. During the conversion process, because things can happen, so it is totally possible for you to make some modifications on that ER diagram. It's totally fine, but I need an updated one. So that I need to have your original one as well as your revised, if any. And then use that one. If you have any revised one, I need to use that to convert into relational schema diagram. So the conversion has to follow all the requirements, and I will look into that part. This is actually the most important step of all. Once you have the complete relational schema diagram, I want you guys to write the Oracle DDL to define your database in Oracle. And I assume you will be able to create that one, so that I want you to take a snapshot for each table after you have created in Oracle. So basically that is what I want you guys to submit. So please submit this one. I give you 2 weeks, including the whole spring break. So you should have enough time to work on this one. And I want you to submit that via Blackboard on April 2nd before midnight. So I will open that time for you to do the submission. So basically, since this is a teamwork, you don't need to submit individual one. Each team submit one project. Then I will do my best to convert those points to all the team members. So this is about the project number 3. Again, if you have any questions, you can email me. You can come on the internet, come to Google Meet during the regular class meeting hours, and we will try to solve any problems that you may have. So the next thing I want to talk about is about the Google Meet. So it actually has been widely tested, and it is actually very useful, and I personally like it a lot. So the easiest way to do this one is you log into your UCA Gmail account. So once you are here, when you comes to the Google Apps tab, you click in that one, you should be able to see the Google Meet easily. So when you do that, once you click the Google Meet, this is for us to create a session. So when we are doing that, I can click on this one and then say, give a name of the meeting, class meet. Once I have done that, I will be able to create a virtual environment to look into, to talk and to discuss with everyone. So when this is done, you should be able to say join now, and I will be able to join the conversation. And so that the most important thing is this one. I will be able to get a link, and I will be able to use this one to share with anyone that I want them to come into the Google Meet. And therefore, what I'm thinking is that during the class time, which is on Tuesday and Thursday, 9:20 a.m. until 10:45 a.m., I will send a link to all of you guys, probably 5 minutes before the class start. You can get it in the email. You can get it. I can also post that in the Blackboard so that you will have a place to look into and you will be able to join the meeting. If you have any questions, you are welcome to discuss about that. And this, I think, can be a very good tool to help us to solve any questions that you may have. And you can see that if you have a present now tab over here, you will be able to share your desktop with me or any programs that you have opened up. On the left side, you can see you can still find the link over here. It is actually, like I said, very, very useful. So we will try to use the Google Meets and then have some virtual classroom discussion environments. Like I said, you will still have some videos. I will still record some video for you guys, and then you guys can watch those videos. And during the class hours, it is open for you guys to ask any questions that you may have. Finally, I got some questions from the students regarding to implement or to execute the Oracle code. So you can see that if I go into Oracle, the thing what I would need to do is connect system, password as password. To execute any program that I have, I need to start with the @ sign, providing the path. As I mentioned, I did create a temp folder, and then I have a test.sql file for me to execute. Again, since I already have the student table, it is not allowing me to create a student table. But the important thing is I want to show you the full length that you need to provide. Some students told me that they have some difficulties to execute a code because the Oracle simply says that they cannot find the file through the path that you provided. This can be solved by one thing that you can do. So if you take a look of the files that I have test.sql over here, what you need to do is you go to view, and then you need to make sure that you will be able to see the file name extension. So you need to check this box. If you don't, you can see that it's only test without the SQL. And sometimes what actually happened to you guys is it's possible that you have a test.sql.txt in the back of it. That might be a problem for Oracle to find your file. So basically, I think this is about my videos for you guys to look for the syllabus, project, and Google Meet, as well as some tips that I can give you guys for executing the code.